Hello, viewers. Welcome back to my space. This is Vico Real coming back your way once again, just like usual. Well, be guided. Today's episode is as well based on reaction. And I just want to take you along for all the things that has been happening within the week. But first of all, I must thank my subscribers, returning subscribers who are always there to give me the chance to bring out something. And to the new ones standing on board, please don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, just hit the subscription button, like, share, leave a comment, and let's dialogue. So, welcome back to my space once again. Today's episode, it's about number one on the table, the kangaroo, the village land grabbers. This is really something very common, something that ancient in those days in developed countries. But now we see lots of things like this unfolding in Africa. So it's like a repetition of a history, but going down the other way around. So, but it's okay. Then after that, we talk about we're going to deal about a postpartum situation with Roro. So it's all in one. It's something to think about, to reflect, because it's also got to do with the Kenge with MARWA, and it's all about what we have heard before. Most friends of him have also said that. But first of all, we dealt with the situation in Yabohanse, the land grabbing situation, because it dates back. If we can all remember, I have tried to ask this question before. I've been trying to study this scenario. Why are the young men all alcoholized in that village? And with that, you have premature death, some through their drinking habit and all that. And with that, they leave behind young widows with children. And I take, for instance, the case of Passy. Passy is 28 years old, and the husband was maybe 2 or 3 years older than her. And he's no more. And part of it, from Kangarwood, they used to say the guy was an alcoholic. And after that, we also hear him and the family talking about Mama Ann's father as an alcoholic and good for nothing, that's the description he put on these people. And after that, there are also some other guys in the village that are also alcoholized. And how come? Because some of them, they made their premature death through this saga. But in today's video, because I have really tried to study that situation, to ask questions, how come young men of that age will go away, leaving widows with children? What would have driven them into this situation? It's something I've always tried to think, but I've never really had an answer. But probably today, last night, a video of Gintu was able to bring a little bit of insight into this precarious situation, and which suggests that probably land grabbing, it's behind most of these ugly stories, ugly incidents, whereby you are being lured to drink. And with that drink, you drink your life out, your head out, that you will sell your birthright without even knowing. Or your birthright. They'll make you to sign an undertaking like it was for sale, but probably it wasn't really for sale because most of them don't even know what they're signing for. And they know that once they are alcoholized, they just need some small peanuts to continue drinking. But this other family, they will end up benefiting. They use these people. They know where they go to. They go there and lure them, get them to sign. Oh, we can give you a little bit of this to help yourself. And they sign their life out, their ancestral land out without knowing. And in a short while, they are no more. And when they are no more, even the other members of the family, they don't even know what that had happened, that they ever sell out their birthright for peanuts, for what that wasn't there. And even the ones that will do it through like a land that is on rental and to be paid for in a gradual installment. And yet the donors will have to donate money for seeds to help the poor to farm, and they will use those seeds to repay the people they had taken the land from illegally. People that are not learned, if coerce them to sign what that is not understandable to them. They just sign for what they don't know because they just needed peanuts at that time. So I think the village people should stand up. They should call a village meeting, the landowners a meeting, because there are somebody out there, one family out there is there to grab all the ancestral lands from these people, and some of them meet their early demise just because of this land. Wow, land grabbing in Africa. Well, I think I have some few receipts I want to play today to show you guys and what has been happening. It's really mind blowing.
It's not even normal. Somebody to say it. Somebody to say it. Because you cannot tell me three people can die in a one section, but it's only after party. Why couldn't it be before the party? Brain at work. And all the people who were there and they died. And they died. They were more beneficial to Kenge. The same people who died, they had assets with Kenge. The same people who died, Kenge had an area with them. The same people who died, their families even never knew that there was an investment with Kenge. The same people who died, Kenge never attended any funeral. They never attended because their bewitchments, they're going to be handled. Because whenever a person dies out of the village, even right now, and the people know that this kind of a person was bewitched, the food that's going to be cooked, it's going to be preyed on. And whenever you are the person who triggered it to happen, whenever you eat that food, it's going to choke you. And they will know you are the one. That's why Kenge doesn't attend any kind of the funeral, because they know what they are doing. Because even Machete Man knows what they're doing. You will ask me one day. You will ask me one day. And whenever you come out not knowing what is their own intention, you will just suffocate. You will suffer. You will suffer. I'm telling you, you will suffer unto your entire life. And now the same assets that you are talking about, he can never come to the funeral and say to the family that the people or the deceased, okay, rest in peace, but she left something behind to me, and I have this kind of an asset for her that she left or she bought, and I'm having it. So the family just know that there's some asset of the deceased person that I'm having. Never. Look at Rostrige whenever she died. She was chased. She was not paid. Even the money for the funeral was eaten. He never attended the funeral. He's now abusing people. Even the brothers, he's just chasing them from the villa because of revealing the truth. This family is witching, and I'm telling you, This family is witching. And from that kind of the position, they want to make sure that everything that's tangling to their own front, they're taking it. And whenever you be so good in terms of knowing what they're just going to do, they're going to misconduct your own finish.
So, guys, you can hear this is a receipt, the recent receipt of yesterday from Gintu, highlighting on most of the points that people have been really trying to understand. So it's mind-boggling that in a village like that, things like this can happen, and the people are there watching. People are there not talking, just because these people are well raised. It's a community that we all believe that they're well raised, because if they were not well raised, they were ruffians like the Kengewood family, then things could have gone out of hand. So, but the earlier the better, they all wake up and take control of their lives and the village. So the same thing, I still have another receipt here that I wanted to also show, because it's unbelievable why things like this should happen, and people just keep quiet. People are not talking.
Renge is the first person who used, you can even go and check to Ernesto's father. They come and give you liquor, alcoholize you. And whenever you just be paid and you don't have anything to say, they lure you. I want to buy you a plot in a good, awesome amount of money. How do you take that one? So this kind of a family, the machete man we are talking about, whenever he knows that Gintu has something good for them, they can take. If I have a plot, it's gonna be always rotating to my home. Always coming to my home. Now, luring me so as I can just make sure that I'm selling the plot to them. And even if you are going to a certain club or even a bar to sit down and relax and get a drink, even Machete Man will come to that position to make sure that he's getting you there. That's the point we'll know even Machete Man drink. Even Machete Man is an alcoholic. And that's the real. And whenever now they grab and know that now they have put you onto their box, now they can drive you crazy. Now it's not them to follow you, it's you to follow them. It's you to follow them. And whenever you go there 2-3 times at the gate, whatever you'll get a person very rude and rude even beyond measure. It's just looking like a dog that has not been eating for just like 3 months. You'll get David Jr. at the gate, and he could be the first person to ask you, "What do you want here?" Yet is the one who told you we're gonna be paying you. And whenever you go and say that, okay, your month that you said you're gonna be paying, it has passed. They start talking about what do you want from our family? Do you think that we don't have money to pay you? They have chased very many people. Yet whenever they wanted such kind of an asset, they were coming to you, even to your home, to lure you and make sure that you are giving them an asset. Just to go to their home 2 times, you will find fire. You will find fire without a smoke. And I'm telling you that. And you'll find a person, whoever you are laughing to, no, he's a good man. And he has allowed me to buy a plot here. Yeah, even this plot is good. Dad, yeah, you can see the plot. We can plant maize. We can plant banana here. Guys, if you have never checked, here we have very good lands. You can eat.
So from the receipt here, everybody can understand exactly how this land grabbing drama is unfolding in this village. It is something else. It's going to another level, and the worst of it is that young men will be gone, leaving behind widows with children, because they have nobody to fight for them, because they know very little about how to help themselves out. This is the drama there that is unfolding there. It's been unfolding for a while, It's been playing out like a drama in a very big, gigantic theater. And now, this is the conclusion. But for the sake of a reaction, it's an allegedly story. Maybe true. Everything could be true or a little bit in between. Half truth, half lies, but we don't know. But these are coming out from people on the scene right from that village. So that is it for this episode concerning the kangaroo and the land grabbing. So right now we move on to racists, the new Argentinian mom. It's a little bit well. It's not a. We shouldn't be disappointed, or we shouldn't be we shouldn't be surprised at her allegations against her partner Marwa. We shouldn't be surprised about that because it's like she's been into it, and probably she's just been pretending all this while as if she didn't know the type of a person she was going into. Well, she lived with him in the village. Apart from being that the space was bigger because it was in a villa, right? That's if you have to compare it to where they are right now, the junkyard mini. But well, it was a choice. We thought she came from a wealthy family from the way she treated the villagers. But she had the affluence of living in a big villa of how many rooms, how many sitting rooms, and the garden leading to the water bank where she can stroll with three horses to her and everything. She had all that. And the rudeness made people thought, oh, probably she was from such an affluent family in Argentina. But well, we came to see everything in black and white that it wasn't so. And yet today she's talking about the space. When the space is so small, you have to do this, you have to do this. Living with a man, she's complaining about everything. But she had a bigger space in Africa provided by a black man. And yet she said she didn't like black people. And yet most of her subscribers are black. Most of her donors are black of African origin. And thanks to the partner, Maro. But the last video she made, the Q&A, well, she opened up the dirtiness. Yeah, Maro, everybody knows. That's how he is. He went to America. He got kicked out by iVentures. iVentures said the same thing, that hygiene manners was zero, respect for others was zero, tolerance was zero, everything was zero. The Pauline, the Polish underage girl, also said the same thing, that he wouldn't even have a shower, he wouldn't even have a bath for days, and when he moved past, you could hear. So she wouldn't say she stayed with him. She slept in the same house or room with him for how many months there? Almost a year when she got to Africa, and she didn't know how he was until she went with him to her native country. Because I think for her, what she feel probably she doesn't want him to get that passport. She wants to frustrate him and kick him out and get him to move and wait for child support. She knows she can take him to court through the YouTube is a worldwide. Yeah, so if he derives his earnings from there, I think even the Argentinian government can compel him to be paying for a baby once. But apart from that, she can also stand on her own because I don't know this case about not wanting to marry. It's not the right guy. You don't love him enough to marry, and you're giving a lot of stories about him. Well, this is one of the receipt guys that racist made, and I just want you guys to have a look at it.
If you hate on your partner, Don't break your relationship right now. Be patient. Things will come back to normal, but yes, you can expect your partner to help you with a lot of things. With a lot of things. Um, Sometimes it's it's not like they just notice, oh, I should be doing this and this. Sometimes you need to ask them to do it, even though if they see this mess here and it's for you, it's annoying, they won't see it. You just need to tell them, please arrange this, move this here, it's this here. You know what I mean? Sometimes you need to ask. Maybe you're super lucky to have someone with you that brings you food, does everything that you want to be done without you saying a single word, then you are very, very lucky. In my case, I need to ask for things to be done, which sometimes annoys me a lot. But then it's like, okay, what can I do?
So, guys, this is, viewers, this is the last Q&A that she did, in which she bare her mind on the postpartum situation she was going through, and living it with a partner she feels was not really giving her the kind of help she needed. But we can all understand that why she said why she decided to go to Argentina to have the birth was to be close to her parents, and so that they can also help her. So we all understand that, because first pregnancy, you always need to your parents, to be besides you, to help you, to teach you how to take care of the baby at least a few months, and after that, things will get back to its normal space. So, but for her, it's like she got there. Well, nothing was the partner doing, MARWA doing that was enough. Everything was negative, 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 and all what they show on the her contents with him is just what they want people to see, and there's so many things people believe are not really working out for them. There could be loads and loads of inner fights, infighting that they would want to show to the public. But some content they also need to show to be able to have, viewers feed their viewers with something, at least for their earning, end of the month, they're earning from the YouTube. So that's quite understandable that probably that's the decision they have taken about that, because that borders on their earnings. So they have to pretend that we believe all is not well. But all the same, that's your funeral. It's not for us. So, but along the line, I'll be showing some clips of some reactions from some of her subscribers, viewers, when she made that Q&A. So apart from that, I thank you guys for always coming back to watch my channel, and I want to also use this opportunity to encourage the new subscribers. Tell a friend to to come on board, watch my video, and subscribe. Hit the subscription button, like, share, and also leave a comment, and let's dialogue. Thank you all until we see again in my next episode. Bye bye.